This says it all. This paragraph from an ESPN story, I tweeted it out because it is so remarkable. And I have to read it verbatim because this describes the Las Vegas Raiders in a complete nutshell. Their last 3 weeks. And this is a team that, as we all know, started 0-3, rebounded, and then has totally devolved again. Another 3-game losing streak. Here you go. The Raiders got off to an 0-3 start, and after winning 2 of 3, they have lost their past 3 games in dispiriting fashion, getting shut out by the Saints and former coach Dennis Allen, blowing a 17-0 lead, their third such defeat of the season to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and then the loss Sunday to the Colts. Here you go. Indianapolis had a coach who had never coached above the high school level in Jeff Saturday, an offensive coordinator who had never called plays in the NFL before in Parks Frazier, and a 37-year-old quarterback who had been benched earlier this season in Matt Ryan. Does that say it all or what? You can't make this up. You can't make up what I just read. Now, I don't know what the hell's happening there. And you got to wonder what the hell's happening there. Derek Carr could not have been more emotional after losing this game. And why not? Because they just lost to a team that fired its coach, hired somebody that has turned the entire NFL upside down about it. Everybody's twisted sideways. A kid who had never called a single play before in his life at the NFL level, calling the plays. And Matt Ryan, who is an iron deer on the front lawn, down 4 on a 3rd down, runs untouched 39 yards. It's like, where's anybody to chase this guy down? He looked like me running the 40.
We should time that out. Who was faster?
Oh, somebody already did that.
Oh, really?
Yes. But it's not a straight line. He beat me.
40 yards is 40 yards.
But it's still, it's just like, where is the defense? This was Derek Carr after the game.
I love Josh. I love the Carr. I love our coaches. They've had nothing but success, way more success than I've ever had, and, I'm sorry.
Derek,
sorry.
Continue.
To finish that, sorry for being emotional. I'm just pissed off about some of the things, that a lot of us try and do just to practice what we put our bodies through just to sleep at night. And for that to be the result of all that effort pisses me off. Pisses a lot of guys off. It's hard knowing what some guys are doing. Like I said, just to practice what they're putting in their body just to sleep at night. Like just so we can be there for each other. And I wish everybody in that room felt the same way about this place. And as a leader, that pisses me off.
Man.
If I'm being honest.
Man.
Yeah, that's the part
and
that
this
got
is
me.
It's the thing that it hits me so hard. This is the guy who last year led the team when John Gruden got fired out of the blue and when Henry Ruggs killed somebody in a car accident, drunk driving. And he was the one who held things together with Rich Bisaccia, the interim head coach. And for whatever reason, the owner of the team decides to let's just blow it up and start new. And Josh McDaniels has to be the one to be the guy on the seat. Because it's on his watch that things have devolved. I mean, I know Mark Davis, the owner, gave him a vote of confidence saying Rome wasn't built in a day. But Rome was on its way to being built last year. You had the Coliseum. The Forum. To use a Vegas phrase. It was going in the direction, and now it's totally devolved. And Josh Jacobs is having a hell of a year. I have no idea what's going on there. And I thought this team had all the makings to win the division, and they have fallen apart, and they have broken Derek Carr. This is the guy who was just like, I'm the emotional rock, climb on my back, and now they're 2-7, week 10, and he's saying this? Easily the most disappointing team in the NFL. Clubhouse leader. I'm going to see him on Christmas Eve against the Steelers. I have no idea what they're going to look like on that day. But right now, man, I feel for Derek Carr. That's for damn sure. Glenn Powell coming up in hour number 3. I know that, again, the owner is just like vote of confidence. He gave them a vote of confidence by giving them the whole shooting match. I know you're sitting there saying, pull the trigger because
I want him back.
The Patriots would have a new offensive coordinator within the week.
We're in the playoffs right now. Let's go.
You'll offset some of that. Kraft will offset some of those dollars to Mark Davis.
Gladly, I will donate some.
I'm sure Josh McDaniels doesn't want that. I don't know what the hell happened. I honestly
the hell going on?
Get it. And Devontae Adams also said that he likes Josh McDaniels. They've both fronted their comments with, don't take this as blaming the coach, but if there's some guys on the team that aren't buying in, then the coach needs to reach them because you know what? Jeff Saturday did in 5 days. In 5 days, he did.
Yep.
Everybody buying in 5 days, and it's been 9 weeks of games, and the people in Vegas aren't completely bought in. I don't get it.
And you look ahead to week 11, it's a loser leaves town match. Denver and Vegas play each other.
Dude.
2 disappointing teams.
I think both ships have sailed there. Both ships have sailed there. I don't understand how the hell that happened. Because there's a lot of talented guys in that room and winners in that room. They won last year, and now they cannot. They have the same number of losses now as they did all last year. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.